I wasn't expecting company, but if you stay out of the shrubs and flower beds, you could stay.
Give them a wave, Pops, now that you've invited them in. We're two old guys who enjoy playing sandbox and survival games together. I'm Uncle Craig. Go ahead and sit down. Let's visit for a while.
So a little background on what we're going to do here in this video series. A lot of people have said that this game is not for solo players, and indeed it is set up and intended to be social, very social, MMO, and get with a clan and build yourself up and go out and do great things. Build fast, build strong. But I want to kind of try it out as a solo player too, truly solo player, a guy who doesn't mind a long grind and just learning along the way. So we're going to do that. I decided to select, because I'm on the West Coast in the US, I decided to select the Asia Pax server. It's the least populated right now too, and so it gives us an opportunity to kind of have a good chance to get resources and things like that. Now, the first goal is to get a good place on the map, and when I looked on this area that I'm at, Armanhack, okay, we'll just go with that. I noticed right up here that we'd have some good resources here. I think right over here, we're probably going to get some iron, maybe even some regular iron ore. Here, we're probably going to get a lot of clay and iron over in this area, and some of the manzanita-looking trees. I don't know what they're really called, and good forest here. We're a little ways from water, but I have not seen water be a huge advantage, so we're not going to worry about that. Here we have a mining site here and some other activities we can be involved in, too, if we set ourselves right up in here somewhere. So I'm going to go up there and see if there's any space left up there, and so I'll do that on my own, and I'll come back when I find a spot. I should point out that another thing I'm going to do on the way is stop by places like this and pick up clay. I know that right at first, when I'm laying down foundation, clay is going to be critical. You can find the gneiss rock almost anywhere, but the clay is a little more sparse, so I'm going to make sure I gather up plenty of that on my way up to the location in which I want to build, the final one I select. I should point out, too, that while you're running along these paths, especially if you're following the same route that I am, you're going to come across critters. Most of them you can avoid. The ones that surprise you the most at the beginning are the belching elk, I call them. They're very loud, and they sound like there's something that's after you, but they're not. Some of the ankle biters, the badgers and such, and the wolves, you can outrun them if you hold down your shift key. You will run your stamina out fairly quickly, so you don't want to do that for very long. But that is a way to get away from those pretty easily when you don't have weapons and armor, shields, things like that.
Like, subscriber, get off my lawn.
If you do hit a foggy area like this, be aware this is pretty dangerous territory, and I'm not sure I should even be here. We're going to see if we can make our way through to where we want to go. Might be a little tricky. We do come across something, and we can't run from it very quickly. I expect to die fast. Okay, so this looks very promising. You can see in the background there's some clay back in there, and I picked up a bunch of clay through here. There's some gneiss rocks we can, big stones we can break down. There's flax. Up there a ways, there's some impure iron, I believe. And this location up in here is going to be nice. I'm going to see if I can find a flat open area. You don't want to build where there's trees or other resources that pop up, because it just gets in the way. It's a hassle right now anyway. Hopefully they'll make it so that when you build, it stops the resources from spawning there. But right here, you'll see we're very close to this mining area, which I wanted, right near this area and this area here. So a lot of good stuff. Good forest down in here. So I think this is a good place. And it's right near a stone, so that'll be handy as well. So I'm going to go see if I can find a suitable spot up here to claim.